I really wish YouTube would hurry up and fix this issue because it's starting to really wear thin on me. How you doing, Impossible? Yeah, 2 weeks. It's been going like this for 2 weeks now, where they just have not fixed this issue of streams not working the way that they're intending to work. And I know for a fact that I am not the only one this is happening to, because I was contacted by somebody in Planty's community, like one of his moderators, Katie, who's also a moderator on this channel. Yeah, and she was asking if I'm having the same issue because Matt's been having the issue, and it's just like, yes, yes, I have been having the issue. So I've been reassured that it's not just me. I already knew that it wasn't just me that was having this issue, but yeah, here we are, 2 weeks later, and YouTube still hasn't fixed this issue. And as I said in the other little bit of stream that I did before I restarted, it's really crappy weather in Melbourne today, like raining and freezing cold. It's only going to be like 9 degrees all day and raining. And I've already got these shinies. Yes, I am back. I keep having to restart the streams just because they're not set up properly, because YouTube is broken. Hence why I start every stream just like, what are you doing, YouTube? Could you just hurry up and fix it? So while it's raining, I'm gonna start off the stream by doing a Squirtle, because why not? And why wouldn't you start with Bulbasaur of all things? So yeah, I'm gonna quickly do this, and then I'm gonna jump into doing some shiny hunting for the day, because I was gonna wait until it stopped raining, which it has, but it's gonna be raining all day. So yeah, hey Becky, hey Negan, hey Joshua, Impossible, PooTube, yes, very much. That is what a butthole is called, a PooTube. And my Bulbasaur is already injured. Why is my little Bulby injured? So yeah, today is just going to be a fairly slow day, I feel. Like, probably not going to go too hard for shinies, given that I've already got, I think it's like 7 in total. Shiny Ponytas / Rapidash. I do need a second Galarian. Eat some shrooms. Oh my god, the Squirtle, the tripping balls. So yeah, won't really be going too hard for shinies today, given that I've already got a whole bunch. So we'll play it, but yeah, we'll see how cold it is. This is also my dad's birthday, so another reason why I probably don't want to be going for too long anyway. 26 shinies for the day. We'll see. We'll see how we go. You watch, because I'm not going to be going very hard for shinies. Like, we'll end up with like 47 of them. Knowing my luck. Only playing until 3:45. The NRL match starts at 4. Oh, good. I was so glad to see Hawthorn get bundled out of the finals last night. I wouldn't usually go for Port Adelaide, but thank God Port Adelaide won. Squirtle, what are you doing? Squirtle. Squirty Squirtles, would you please stay in the ball, little buddy? So yeah, that was fun. So Geelong is the only Victorian team that's still left. Oh my god, Squirtle, what is your issue? Dude, stay in the bowl. What is this nonsense? Just ba-dare. Ba-dare. Stay in the bowl. Why are you giving me so many? So many. You got 48 shiny Ponyta. I will have 48 by the time the day is finished, more than likely. And we're not even decent stats. You hold on to it for now, I suppose, just in case. My name is Robert Paulson. Not really, but if you get that reference, you're a real one. All right, oh my god, I'm trying to click on the bloody Ponyta. Dude, can I click on the pony, please? Okay, this is going to become just a little bit annoying. Thank you. Thank you. All right, first is not shiny. Second is not shiny. Third is not shiny. So we'll quickly check these dudes. I will chuck on an incense, and we'll get into this research for the day. No shinies to start. All right, let's actually have a little quick look-see. Ponyta. And shiny. So yeah, 8 in total. As I said, the only one that I need is another Galarian Ponyta. Yeah, so that'll be my goal for the day. Other than that, not much, because I mean, this isn't going to be useful for anything. Rapidash with Wild Charge, it's not going to be useful. Like, Rapidash isn't useful for anything to begin with, so I can't see it getting Wild Charge making it useful for anything. Country, I'm in Australia. Alright. Incense is on. No thing from the professor? No? Okay. It's going to be one of those research tasks where we're not getting any input from the professor, which is good because I don't have to read anything. So make 5 nice stories, catch 15 Ponyta, and power up a Pokemon 10 times. They are our first tasks. So let's get into it for the day. I don't want to get out of the car. Oh, there's a big puddle right here next to the car too. Oh. Hopefully I don't have any holes in my shoes, because then I'm going to have wet socks. No, I don't want wet socks. It's already cold enough. Anyway. How you doing, hair, please? Thank you for rememorizing. How you doing? What's good? Not the Conde or the weather. Neither of those things are good. But here we are, participating just because I feel obligated. Awesome. Good start to the day. Let's continue. What I'll do today. Cold. I feel like I'm going to have to hood this thing pretty soon. Hood and me hood. Me hoods. I have multiple hoods. I really should get like a beanie or something just for days like this. And as soon as I left home, I was like, my hands are going to be freezing all day. I don't have gloves. But then as I was driving down, I'm like, I should have just bought my workout gloves, because they're not like warm gloves or anything like that, but they are fingerless gloves and they're leather. And it's just like, well, they've got leather on them sort of thing. I'm like, I should have just worn them. It would have been better than nothing. Oh well, too late now. It's sunny in Sydney. Yeah, it's not in Melbourne. We've got like coldish weather for the next week or so, unfortunately. It could have been yesterday. Like, I was really hoping that yesterday's weather was going to be today. It wasn't so bad yesterday. Like, it wasn't warm or anything, but at least it wasn't Arctic cold and raining. So little ponies. So yeah, I really feel like this was just a really bad choice from Niantic for a com day. Like, given that it's not really useful for anything. And I'd say a lot of people already have at least one of these shinies, whether it be Ponyta or the Galarian Ponyta. Hey Leon, thank you for rememorizing. And what shot? How you doing? Welcome in. Alright, it's too cold for not having boots on. And it is still raining slightly. There we go. So yeah, we'll see how we go today. Hopefully we'll get a shiny a lot quicker than what we did last com day. You headbutt my balls. Stupid unicorn. You're already up to one shiny. Of course. You always seem to get the first shiny. It's like, you may get the first shiny, but I always seem to get the most shinies. Hey, there we go. There's our first shiny of the day. And it is a Galarian which is what we need. So I'm done. I've completed my... That's it, guys. Stream's over. I'll see you next week. Yeah, for Spotlight Hour. What was your first shiny? Did you get a normal one or a Galarian one, Negan? Oh, my hands are freezing cold. That was also the incense spawn, which disappeared. I clicked on it just as it disappeared, and I seem to have still sniped it. Because I thought I actually missed it, and then it actually popped up on the screen, and lucky enough, it was a shiny. Just a normal one. Oh, dude, stop being so feisty. Nobody likes feisty Pokemon, they're just annoying. How do you get a reboot? You need to evolve Scorbunny. It's Scorbunny's evolution. Yeah. Yeah, so Cinderace is its final evolution. So it's Scorbunny, reboot, and then Cinderace. So I suppose we can put money on what is, not how many shinies we're going to get for the day, but which shiny we're going to get next. Is it going to be a Galarian, or is it going to be a normal pony? Let's have a little bit of court. 3 more, and we got to... Yeah, so it shows... I'm running low on Pokeballs. I need to start spending some stops. It shows you how much Niantic didn't really even care about this Com Day. The fact that they didn't really put effort into the quest line for it either. Like, they didn't have the professor going on his little spiel like he usually does. So if that screams, I don't really care about this Com Day, I don't know what does. Yeah, actually a little bit of sun. More of that, please. That would be very nice. Okie dokie. Happy cooking 10 times. What are we going to go with to power up? Actually, do I have a Hundo Pony? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. All right, let's get this research out of the way as quickly as possible so we can concentrate on our shiny hunting for the day. Fingers crossed I can actually get a shiny from the research, or at least something decent, because I've really struggled getting decent things from there. As you guys know, it's okay. It could be better. And yeah, we'll probably spend some of the day doing some of these things as well. I suppose we're only going to be able to do the one lot. Once we're done these, there will be no more, so we'll do as many as we can. Has anybody managed to get a shiny from any of the raid den things? The Gigantamax dens? Because I feel like they are super rare. More rare than shinies from raids. I don't think it's a 1 in 20. I think the shiny odds from the max dens is going to be full odds at this point. Not you, good IVs. Yeah, because I saw Fleece King posting up that he's done. Wait, have I already reached my max particles for the day? Yeah, he's done like a whole bunch and hasn't been able to get a shiny. And out of anybody, he's probably one of the people that is doing more than your average person. So if he's not getting them, then I'm assuming that the odds for them are going to be pretty low to get the shinies. You watch, this will be it's like I miss the days like for Sword and Shield, because for those of you that may remember, I was hosting like shiny Gigantamax Charizard raids for how long did I host those things? It was probably like 2 or 3 months, because I had a den locked in, so I'd just jump on and stream that. And that's how a lot of the original people on the channel, well, the viewers on the channel, actually found the channel, like Emma and stuff like that, back when I was streaming that stuff. So yeah, that was, how long? That was like 5 years ago now. Something crazy like that. It's amazing how quick the time actually goes past. Yeah, I miss those days. They were good. I should have kept doing that for a lot longer, because, yeah. That was a really big draw card to the channel. How you doing, Kalitos? Welcome in. And the excellent throws for the Dynamax raids are really stupid. Like, you feel like you're throwing an excellent throw that you usually would, but it ends up going out so much wider than what it does. It's actually not too bad. I think that might be my best charm and so far. So we'll hold on to that little dude, and we'll get back to this shiny hunting. So yeah, what do you reckon, guys? Which shiny is going to be our next one? Ponyta Galarian or Ponyta Kanto? I'm going to go Kanto. I mean, I won't lie that I do like Kanto Pokemon. Of course I like Kanto Pokemon. It's my generation. I do like Kanto shiny Ponyta. It is actually a really nice shiny. I'm not a huge fan of Galarian Ponyta just in general. It's a little bit girly for my liking, sort of thing. Yeah, it just reminds me of like My Little Pony. Not a fan. Not a huge fan. Ground is a bit slippery. It's terrible, but it's still got rank 1, so we'll keep it. Hopefully we can hold that all day. That would be nice. So yeah, we're almost half an hour in already. I have one shiny and I've managed to do a 1 raid den. So we're off to a pretty slow start for the day. Just, yeah, that weather, I'm hoping that it's sort of passed for now. Because they did say, like, I checked the weather earlier, and it did say by like 3 p.m-ish it was going to clear. Not clear, but just like it wasn't going to be raining anymore. So, fingers crossed that that's the way that it's going to be. And I'm not walking around in the rain for the rest of the day. I feel like there is a lot more like Galarian Ponyta so far than there has been Kanto. I wonder if that'll change on the hour. So first hour is more towards Galarian, second hour will be more towards Kanto. Because yeah, other com days that we've had where it's been multiple of the same species, like Alolan Sandshrew, normal Sandshrew, I feel like it was very balanced with the spawns. This seems to be very much Galarian heavy. There we go, as our second Galarian shiny of the day. So you're wrong, guy. It was not Kanto, it was Galarian, which, as I was just saying, that's probably more likely of what's going to happen if they are the ones that are spawning most for the day. Time to start drinking. Dude, it's like 2 p.m. I suppose 2 p.m.'s late enough in the day. It is the weekend. I'm one of those people, unless it's a special event or, you know, celebration or something like that, 5 p.m. tends to be my drinking time. But I don't really drink that much anymore anyway. What do we need to do? Transfer 10, evolve a Galarian Ponyta or normal Ponyta, and catch another 15. More Kanto, please. So you're still only on the one shiny, Negan? Is anybody else actually shiny hunting right now? Are you playing the game, Becky? Are you shiny hunting? So what are we? 2 shinies, almost halfway through. I'm going to bet we can be at 6 shinies by the end of this hour. Both Kantos. What are you seeing? Are you seeing more Kantos or more Galarian? So it'll be interesting to see if it's just me that's... I suppose we can do the... Give me that. Do a little Scrovy. See if we can get a shiny Scrovet. Still the only shiny that I've gotten so far is the Wooloo that we got from... no, it wasn't last week's Spotlight, it was the week before. That is our only new shiny. It's been really slow on shinies. Oh yeah, yours doesn't start. I keep forgetting that you're half an hour behind, even though I just thought it. When I was thinking of, you know, you're like, it's drinking time. I was like, hang on, it's only 2 p.m. for him. And then I completely forget. If that's not ADHD brain, I don't know what is. You're up to 3. Hey Mac, how you doing? Just here to say you can't stay in the stream because you're doing something right now. You'll be joining later. You got 2 shiny. Oh good, dude. Oh good. As you can see, we're taking it fairly easy today, given that it's not the best com day in the world. I'm not in too much of a rush. And I don't think it's a real necessity to get that many shiny ponies. So yeah, we'll do some of these max raid dens, do a casual shiny hunt, a little bit of hundo hunting, finish our research, same olds. I don't want to put any probably the least useful out of the 3. And yeah, I don't know why they've made these rewards so expensive. 200 Pokecoins for like 1 berry, 1 revive, 10 extra balls, and 1000 XP. That's way overpriced. Way overpriced. Like, granted, they've probably set the price for when we do get the Gigantamax Pokemon, the rewards will probably be a lot better. So those bonus rewards will probably be worth the 200 maybe. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, at this point, I feel like that's just anybody that spent 200 coins on those rewards needs to take a serious look at their life and be like, are my spending habits maybe a little bit stupid? Because I would agree. So yeah, unfortunately, we've only got like one other. Oh no, there's one back there. Did that just pop up? Did we walk past that, or did... I may have walked past that one, because I don't think it just popped up. Hey, we'll get it on the next lap around. It's all good. I didn't want to get them all done on the first lap, because then I feel like, hey, another shiny. Why are they... I mean, I did need a second Galarian Ponyta, but we've got that covered now. Can I have something different, please? Three is too many. Saying that, by the end of the day, I'll probably have 14 of them. Come on, little Kanto shiny. Where you at? Come on, little Kantos. Come on. You're not a Kanto. Come on, little Kanto. Little Kanto is a fitting name for a horse as well. If I ever own a racehorse, I want to name it Little Kanto. Those horses seem to be conjoined at the butt. Still catch 6 more. Transfer. Do I really have to catch them though? Wow. There is actually a whole bunch of blue sky around me. They weren't lying when they said that it was going to clear up. We could actually have a nice day for the rest of it. Well, when I say nice day, I mean nicer than what it was. Still too cold to take the hoods off though. I will keep rolling with the hoods on. Jimmy's just rolling in the hoods, catching some ponies. Guys, if you haven't already, please do hit that thumbs up button. Alright, quick shiny check, and we'll jump into this Squovet. Hey, another Galarian. Ah! Why are you doing this game? Why are you giving me so many Galarians? There is a whole other Pokemon spawning, please. Please hook us up with the other one. Please, good sir. So yeah, 4 shinies, all Galarian. Kanto Ponyta's just like, am I a joke to you? At this point, yes. Yes, you are. A non-existent joke. Second click shiny. What did you get? Galarian or normal? Hang on, I gotta plug my phone into the charger. I can't tap yet. They seem to have increased the amount of energy that you get off of the bubbles. Because they're charging up a lot quicker today. Newt. Nice. Alright. Another one down. Will you be my shiny Bulbasaur? Really should chuck a... I didn't even think of it. I should have chucked on a lucky egg before I did those raids. Nope, no shot. Like, I know the shinies are out there. I've seen people posting them up, but very few. I haven't seen a lot of people posting up the shiny Dynamax bosses so far. Nice. It's okay. I'm pretty sure I got a better Bulbasaur. Alright, so that'll do us for the max raid battles until we get back to that one down there that I seem to have just walked past without noticing. So I can actually pick up some research tasks. Do I have any that I've actually... Okay, got a couple of PvP ones. Not that it's any good for PvP, but if I'm going to evolve something, I may as well evolve one that, hey, I can use for PvP for fun at some point. Perhaps, maybe, never. I don't think I've ever seen it. I don't think I've ever seen anybody use a Rapidash in PvP on purpose. They may have used one by accident. I don't know. I didn't actually look to see if Wild Charge is going to make it any good, but I highly doubt it. Sort of thing. I suppose it makes it effective against water-type Pokemon, which are its counter. But again, you're not really going to be using it because there are better fire types that you could be using. So, yeah. I still don't think it's going to be any good. But it's there. We got it. We've done that. So now we can do some transfers. excuse me. I just transferred 10 Pokemon, but it did nothing. It did... Okay. Bit of a delayed reaction there. The game's like, oh shit. That's right, I was supposed to do something. Just a slight delay. Because I would have been a little bit annoyed if I did, like, granted, it's only transferring stuff and it's easy enough to transfer like another 10, but it's like, now I just have to catch another 10. I don't want to have to catch 10 more just to transfer 10 more. Anyone know the hundo from research? No, not off the top of my head. Okay, a Galarian Ponyta is probably going to be like 730-ish. I'm not sure if both of them have the same stats. But at least the Galarian one is, yeah, around 730-ish for a hundo, I would say. Given that that one's 96%. No, 90. Yeah, 96. So, I mean, at least we got that. That's something. Sort of. Nah. My shiny reactions over the years have changed very dramatically. Go from being like, oh yeah, we got a shiny, to just like, meh. That's not the shiny, meh. So what's that? 5? We have 5 shinies and they're all Galarians. Not a single Kanto shiny to be seen so far. So, for me at least, it has been Galarian Ponyta Comday. But I mean, we're doing alright. We're 40 minutes in, we have 5 shinies. I just wish one of them would be Kanto. Not that I need it, I just prefer the Kanto shiny. Eventually we'll get one. Hopefully, like I said, we're seeing a lot more of the Galarian than the Kanto in general. So I'm hoping that once the hour rolls over, it might swap over a little bit. Yep, the 5th. It's a G. So you do have them both, don't you, Negan? Yeah, because you said that you got Kanto earlier. Cool, I'm glad somebody's getting the Kanto, because it sure ain't me. Sure isn't. Okay, so for this one we need to make 3 great curveball throws, catch another 15, evolve 3 Ponyta. I feel like that's just a waste, having to evolve 3, but whatever. It's a waste of candy for a Pokemon that's not going to be useful for anything. You got 2K, 3Gs. Let's see. I think it's... It's the problem with wearing... Now my hair's all messy. It's alright. It's alright. If I need to, I'll tie it up. Yeah, look. That'll do. Can we trade? Unfortunately, you can't trade in Pokemon Go within 100 meters of the person that you're trying to trade with. There's no distance trades. Hey, Potato Guy. How you doing? Welcome. Seriously, did I just... Hopefully that's just water falling on the tree above me and not it's raining again. Because I just took my hood off because I was like, it's not raining anymore, the sun's out. As soon as I do it, it's just like, oh, it's raining. I think it's just water falling from the tree. Thankfully. Yeah, I get people coming into the streams all the time asking if we can trade. It's like, guys, unfortunately, it's like I would trade with you, but because, yeah, there's no distance trades, I can't trade with you. No, it's not bird prints. I'm pretty sure that is actually the tree that I was walking under when I did get pooped on that one time. When it pooped on my screen. I'd forgotten that had even happened. Thank you for reminding me that at one point I was pooped on by a bird during a stream. It's actually nice down here. It's sheltered with the trees. The sun's actually a bit toasty. I could just stand here for the rest of the day. Get nicely toasted in the sun. Yeah, if it was like this, just the sun was out for the day, it'd probably be a really nice day. Oh my god, stop! Stop with the Galarian, please! Give me something different. I cannot get a Kanto shiny to save my life at this point. More Galarians. Bloody hairy Galarians. Why? Why are you doing this? And why can't I get a Kanto shiny? Please, shiny. Shiny! Nope. You watch this be a shiny, yeah. Yeah, how can that be? That's the first 6 shinies of the day have all been Galarian. Hey, X-Ray, how you doing? I did say that I was going to end up getting 6 shinies in the first hour, so what, we've still got a little under 15 minutes left, so we'll probably end up getting a few more. Alright guys, call the next shiny. What's it going to be? Galarian, Kanto. Whoever gets it, even though there'll probably be multiple people guessing, whoever guesses it first, you can have it named after you. So Becky thinks it's Galarian, Negan thinks it's Kanto. Yes! Yes! Ah! I've never been so happy to get a Kanto Pokemon shiny in my life. There we go, we got ourselves a Kanto. Negan, you were right. No, actually, hang on. Normal Pokeball, Jimmy. Your shinies go in normal Pokeballs. But we finally did it. We popped our Kanto cherry. There we go. Did you want it named anything specific? Negan or just Negan? I hate on Josh. Welcome in. Pony turd. I will try. We might not be able to put turd in the word because turd is the word. No, okay, there you go. Because you know how Niantic's blocked certain words, so I wasn't sure if turd was going to be one of those words. Stay on my face, please. You are on Pogo. Wait, like the game, or you riding a pogo stick? Oh, the Kanto ones. Oh, sorry, the Galarian ones are actually weather boosted. That might be why we're getting more. I just sort of realized it then. It's like, they're weather boosted. That's probably why I'm seeing so many more Galarian than Kanto. It only took me, what, 50 minutes to realize. Makes sense now. Makes sense why I'm seeing so many more shiny Galarians than I'm seeing. Dude, just stay out of my face, please. The 6th one up to Kanto. Alright, I guess we can play the guess which Pokemon next game again. So what do we reckon, guys? Kanto or Galarian shiny next? He's going with Galarian. Negan's Galarian. Also weather boosted for you. You're in Melbourne, yeah? Impossible. You reckon Galarian? You're in South, what? South Melbourne or South Australia? Or Southern Texas? I don't know why I decided to catch this one, but I did. Something just called out to me. It's like, hey, catch me. Okay. No worries. Have fun. Thank you for joining. I feel like these Ponytas are just like my viewers. Okay, well, you're both right. Becky and Negan and Impossible, you all called Galarian, and you were all correct. South Australia. Okay, that's what I thought when you said South, but when you say South, it's just like, so you're anywhere in the Southern Hemisphere? Perhaps, maybe? South Australia is the best state. Are you sure about that? It is, what, 90% desert? I mean, at least here in Victoria, we've got some trees and stuff. Look, there's some right next to me. Hey, it could be worse. You could live in Canberra. I think I clicked on this one, but just in case. Just in case. Ugh. You ever got shiny Galarian? Well, just hunt for 10 minutes and I'm sure you'll have 15 of them. Have you seen? At this point, I have hair in my mouth. At this point, yeah, as you can see, they're not exactly rare. It's like one of these things is not like the others. But yeah, we're smashing through it at this point. We're up to like 8 shinies and we've still got 7 minutes left. We could have a whole 9 or 10 by the end of the first hour, and if that's the case, like if we can get 10 an hour, aiming for like heading for another 30 plus shinies, which we did last com day. I don't need 30 plus shinies, Niantic, please. Please don't give me a 30 shiny Ponyta. And I suppose that's another good thing, guys. How do we all pronounce Ponyta? Is it Ponyta or Ponyta? Because I've heard people pronouncing it both ways. What is your pronunciation of the word? Not that you guys can really tell me. Is it A or B? So A is Ponyta, B is Ponyta. There we go. A. Yeah, I've always said it as Ponyta as well. Dude, chill. Chill. It's like trying to tame a stallion. Get that wild Brumby. So yeah, that's 9 shinies now. 9 little shiny Ponytas. We need one more. One more just to finish off the hour with 10. Even though I just finished saying that we don't need that many, but now I have to. It's like I can't finish on 9 for the hour. That's just not a cool number. I don't like odd numbers, alright? Odd numbers scare me. They're like women. I say that as a joke, I'm not actually scared. At least most of the time. Oh, there we go, we got it. Same what? You don't like odd numbers, or you're scared of... Please specify. I did sort of like suggest 2 different things there, so... Hey, that's actually not too bad. Not too bad. Oh yeah. And I did tell you guys that I was supposed to be going on a date yesterday. Unfortunately, it didn't end up happening. She got called into work. Had to fill in a shift sort of thing, so she couldn't end up making it, but hopefully we'll be going to the movies sometime next week. I say that as in hope, because that just seems to be in my luck lately. Every time I organize something, something else ends up coming up. It's just like, it's starting to become a bit of a thing. I don't know if it's me. Am I doing something wrong to drive these women away? No, they've always been legitimate reasons, sort of thing. Oh my god, I'm on. Yeah, if they didn't want to, they wouldn't be rescheduling, sort of thing. So I know that it's not me. You're claiming your remote raid pass with backgrounds on Comday later for more candies. Nice. You're up to 8 now. I'm up to what? That was shiny number 11, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure it was. Yup. Shiny 11. Only 2 Kantos. 9 Galarian ponies. 9. 9, I say. You can't recommend Speak No Evil any higher. It was so good. Movie, I'm guessing. Is that the James McAvoy one? Or am I... We'd already sort of... Oh, Professor... Okay. We were already sort of planning to go and see Deadpool Wolverine, because neither of us have seen it yet. So we already sort of have a movie organised that we were going to go see. Hey! Oh my god! That's 12 shinies, guys, in the first hour. That's great too. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people have been saying that. I mean, it's a Deadpool movie, so they're all pretty good in their own right. I did go and see Alien Romulus the other week by myself, like I said that I was going to, because I was like, I don't care. I could have taken the girl that I'm talking to at the moment, because she would have been keen to go and see it, but again, she was working at the time, so she couldn't. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to go and see it by myself. So I went and saw it. It was good. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Definitely ranks up there with the the other Alien movies. It's probably third on the list. So, yeah, Alien, Aliens, Alien Romulus, sort of thing in best Alien movies. I actually saw something on on Instagram the other day that was saying that it's grossed something like $314 million since its release worldwide, which has made it the second highest grossing Alien movie in the franchise. And I'm like, well, there you go. Jesus Christ. These shinies are starting to give me hemorrhoids. You actually clicked on a regular Necrozma, but it's huge. We'll catch it later. Oh, hopefully it's got decent stats, dude. If it's huge. You haven't watched it? I highly suggest going and seeing it. It's a great movie. Yeah, Prometheus and Covenant, they weren't the worst movies in the world, but a lot of people just didn't really like them. Alien Romulus it's good. It's set in between the first and second Alien movies. So if you know your Alien lore, when you're watching it, you'll be like, I understand what happened now. Like, it doesn't directly show you, but there's hints of showing you how certain things transgress from the first movie to the second movie, like what happens in that in-between period. So yeah, highly suggest going and seeing it. It's a good movie. It has its moments. Like, there's a few moments that you're just like, why did that happen? But any movie has those moments, sort of thing. But as a whole, it's a great movie. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's that good that I would go and see it again, sort of thing. Like this chick Eilish that I'm talking to, if she wanted to, because she wants to go and see it. If she wanted to, I'd be like, yeah, I'll go. I'll take you to go and see it again. I'm happy to see it again. It's a good movie. You must see it. Yeah, definitely suggest going and seeing it, guys. It's one of those movies that you'd suggest to people to, like, hey, go and see it in theaters. Don't wait till it comes to like Netflix or something like that. Actually go and see it in theaters. It's worth it. Which side of my face are you from? Get over there. You've got 8 shiny Ponytas so far. I have, what is it? 13 shiny Ponytas so far. So, Mr. Crazy, I'm right there with you, man. So far, we are smashing it. As you can see, the vast majority of them have been Galarian. Oh, there we go. I can't not get shinies at the moment. Jesus. Seems like every second thing that I'm clicking on. You've got one. Keep trying, dude. Keep trying. Should you max out your 98% Kyogre? Yeah, I mean, Kyogre is a good water type. You can Primal, evolve it. Primal transgress. Because, no. Would it be a transgress? Would you be taking it back in time, not evolving it? Anyway. Yeah, Kyogre is definitely one of those ones that's worth maxing out, sort of thing. If you don't think that you're going to get a hundo, 98% is pretty much on par with a hundo. There's not much that really separates them, so that's up to you, dude. But if you wanted my suggestion, I would say yes. Probably Disney Plus, yeah. Yeah, true, Fox does own. But Covenant, Disney owned Fox when Covenant and that came out, and that was on all the other things as well. So given that it's an Alien movie, I'd say that it'll be on it. They won't keep it just for... They do that with the Marvel movies. Some of the Marvel movies, like the Avengers and stuff like that, were never on any of the other things. They were only on Disney Plus. But yeah, stuff like Alien movies, they will be on other platforms, I would suggest. Oh, that's right. I've still got research to do. What are we doing? Evolve. The IVs are 15, 15, 14. You got 298 ones, a 15, 14, 15, and the one that's 15. They're pretty much the same, dude. Probably better off going, like, if you were to choose one of them, the one that's, wait, they have to, oh, they both got 15 on attack, so it's not really going to matter. Yeah, either or, really, dude. As I said, that's much of a muchness. They're basically identical. And because I do have... It's not maxed out totally yet, but this one, which is... That's my best one. But yeah, if I was to max one of mine out, it would be that one, just because... And then, yeah, this will be my Groudon that I max out. Unfortunately, it's not a shiny, but it is a hundo, so... Alright, we do need to do a... I think it's starting to rain again, unfortunately. We do need to evolve one of our Galarians. So which one is our best one? I think it's that one, 1177. Okay. Alright, 1177. I think this might actually be my Pokédex Galarian Ponyta, just quietly. Rapidash. Nope. Actually, no, because it's already been added to the dexes, so I don't think it gets added again. Well, there you go. My Little Pony. Man, it's gonna... The sun was out just... Now it's gonna start raining again. That's not cool. Stupid weather. I think it's actually hailing. It is. It's hailing. Awesome. Just what I wanted for my com day. Hail. It's only tiny hailstones at this point. Not Sydney-sized hailstones, which is lucky. Because I don't exactly want to end up with a concussion. Oh my god, it is. Jimmy's walking around in a hailstorm because catching shinies that he's already got a lot of. It's fun. Man, the sun was out like 5 minutes ago. Now I'm getting hailed on. God damn you, Melbourne weather. Why are you so bipolar? Go through 14 different seasons in one day. When we're doing Groudon raids on Wednesday. Ah! It's coming down sideways. Ouch. These hailstones actually sting. They're like tiny little things. It's like getting pelted with sand. You know what? I'm gonna stand under a tree for it. I'm just going to huddle under a tree for a little bit, guys. Just stop getting pelted with hailstones. It's not fun. Wouldn't recommend. 2 stars. Also can't see my chat screen anymore. Ugh. You're running out of balls. I'm on 52 balls myself as well. It's alright, I don't really have to catch them anymore at this point. It's more just a shiny checking thing. I just can't spin stops when I'm over this side. And when I'm huddled underneath a tree because I don't want to get hailed on. I think it has stopped hailing. I think it's just raining now, but... Melbourne, I hate you. I actually don't, but when it's weather like this, yes, I do. It wouldn't be so bad if I could have just stayed inside all day. No, it's hailing again. This isn't a good tree to stand under either. I'm still going to get better. I need to find a better tree. Ow, it just scratched my face. Ah, there's a hailstone in my sleeve. Yep, it's hailing in Melbourne too. Well, I'm basically in. Lucario found. Wait, my Lucario or yours? I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy trying not to get hailed on. I think it's stopped again, thankfully. Yours, okay. Yeah, I'm not even walking. I'm walking a Pidgey, so that would make sense. At this point, I think it's just doesn't really matter what I evolve. Hang on, we actually did get a decent one before. Let's evolve that one. Yeah, that one. That'll do. Jimmy brought the rain to your town too. Wait, it's now raining? Didn't you say it was sunny before? Oh, well, it scratched my face. Nice. Alright, that is our... I'm like Santa Claus, except with the rain. Here comes the rain again. Falling on your Pokemon like a memory. Oh, James, you don't know how happy I was to see Hawthorn get beaten last night. Like, sorry, dude, but it's just like, you know, they beat my team. I'm glad they got kicked out of the finals too. It's like, ha, that'll teach you for thinking that you're actually a good team. Nah, honestly, it looked like it was going to be a blowout at some point because Port Adelaide were like 22 points up. So the Hawks did a good job of getting back into that match and only ended up losing by 3 points. And they could have won it in the last minute. Sicily hitting the post. Could have won if he kicked straight, but he didn't because the Hawks suck. Jimmy's happy the Hawks, yeah. So was my whole family. We were laughing because they're like, ha, 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 screw you, Hawk. Everyone's happy they lost. Yeah, because nobody likes them because they're arrogant. Now, they're one of those teams at the moment because they've got so much confidence and because they were getting really arrogant in themselves because they were winning so many games. They just became a very disliked team, sort of like over the competition. So unless you went for them, you're just like, Hawthorn suck. Yeah, but that's because Hawthorn and Geelong have a rivalry. Essendon supporters really hate Hawthorn as well because there's the rivalry between Hawthorn and Essendon. See, Bulldog supporters We dislike GWS supporters, and vice versa, just because there's that rivalry between the two West Side teams, West Melbourne and West Sydney. There's been some good games between GWS and the Bulldogs as well over the years. Some very spiteful games. Your mum's team is Essendon. Well, how does she feel about you going for Hawthorn? Secretly, she's actually sneaking rat poison into your breakfast cereal in the morning. She's like, one of these days. Your daughter's Essendon. See, it's funny because I actually grew up around a bunch of Essendon supporters back when they were a good team, like in the 90s, because Essendon, you know, they were the baby bombers back then and winning premierships and everything. And because, you know, the Bulldogs were really struggling at that time, I used to get so much flack from my friends being like, you go for the Bulldogs, we're Essendon supporters, we're so good. And they haven't won a premiership since 2021. No, since 2001, sorry. So I can't help but laugh and just be like, haha, Essendon supporters, you're getting your comeuppance. You're not this good team anymore. You haven't won a premiership for over 20 years. Haven't even won a final since their last final win was in like 2005 or something like that. They've made the finals a couple of times, but they keep losing them. Hey, Ponyta shiny. So yeah, I keep laughing. I'm just like, I've got no sympathy for Essendon supporters. Pies are still premiers. Not for much longer, only a few weeks. No, if I had to put money on any team that's going to win this year, I'd have to say Sydney. They went through a bit of a form slump towards the end of the season, but they've really picked it back up. Their comeback win against GWS the other week to make the prelim sort of showed that they're back in form. So wait, Geelong, you guys play GWS, yeah? Oh no, Geelong's in the what am I talking about? It's Port Adelaide GWS. No, wait, is it? No. Wait, who's playing? Who's still in the final? Geelong, Sydney, GWS, and Port Adelaide. That's it. Yeah, they're the four teams. Yeah. Oh, and Brisbane. That's it. Brisbane. I forgot Brisbane was still there. They play today. Yeah. Yeah, it's Brisbane GWS in Sydney. That's who's playing today. My brain just full left me for a minute then. I forgot who was in the final. Once your team's not in the finals anymore, you just tend to forget. And guess what? Sun's out again. You would never have known that it was hailing only 5 minutes ago. Sydney Port. Okay, thank you. Yeah, okay, so Geelong plays whoever wins out of GWS Brisbane. Okay, yeah. Given that it's a GWS home game, I would put my money on GWS to win that game. I reckon they'll be stinging a bit after their last week's loss against Sydney. Oh my god, it's a crappy Rapidash. It's a Crapidash. You have to... Gee, I might actually have to start catching some more shinies. They seem to be... Yeah, will you just stop there? I told you it was a Crapperdash. Crappy Dash. No, Crapperdash sounds better. It's what happens when you got the runs and you just can't make it to the toilet in time. It's a Crapperdash. Nice. All right, there we go. That's our research done. You hope Brisbane win. For my mate, who is an old Fitzroy supporter, so now sort of goes for Brisbane, I would say the same thing. I hope Brisbane win. But given that it's at GWS's home stadium, I would put my money on GWS. So yeah, it'll be Geelong and probably GWS at the MCG, and then Sydney versus Port at the SCG for the prelims. So it could still end up being an all-Sydney grand final at this point. If both GWS and Sydney win. Oh, they got the drug bus set up. Oh no. Nobody tell them I'm catching shinies. Just walk up to them and be like, hey fellas, I'm seeing unicorns. See what they do. They always set up the drug bus here, like booze bus, drug bus thing, because there's only like one road in. So once you're on it, you're stuck. You have to stop. I suppose this actually, once we finish shiny checking these, I'll actually check to see how many shinies we've got. That would have to be 15 or 16 now. Terrible. What do we got? 6, 12, 17. We have 17 shinies and we're only halfway through the day. So that happened quickly. Still want to see more Kanto shinies though. Still got the windy weather, so Galarians are still being boosted. But the sun's out. Give us sunny weather. It'd be good if the weather actually updated more regularly. Instead of once an hour, I feel like it should update maybe even every half an hour, just to be a little bit more in tune with what is maybe happening weather-wise. Especially here in Melbourne, where the weather changes like my emotions do. Damn it. Alright. Missed that inside spawn. Doesn't matter. Don't think it's going to be shiny. So yeah, we're sitting on 17 shinies. It is now, it's almost halfway through the day. Suppose it's a good time to take some guesses for final shiny numbers. You did say 27 earlier, didn't you? But Becky, it was you that said 27, wasn't it? I wasn't thinking that we were going to get to that many, because I was saying, hey, let's just take it slow today. You know, we won't grind too hard. I've been taking it easy, hiding under trees from the hail and stuff. And we've still ended up with 17 shinies. You reckon 24? Dude, I'm already on 17, and you think I'm only going to end up with 24? I'd be setting that number a bit higher than that, just quietly. I'd definitely be setting that number a bit higher. That's 18. You reckon 39? Oh, please, God, no. I don't want 39 shinies. Hey, Don Kamiki. Welcome in. Yeah, I don't want 39 Chinese. That's too many. I actually had to buy storage last night. Like, I had enough space. I had like 100 slots free, but I'm like, I could probably do with some more, so I bought like another 100 storage. Nice. These eggs would hatch some tide soon. Do we have decreased hatch distance today for Hyundai? Because I bought the ticket. Everything else is probably going to be fine except the hatch 20 egg thing. Because I don't hatch eggs, so it's just like, oh man, I actually have to hatch 20 eggs. I don't want to have to do that. How many days? I've only got 18 days to hatch another 17 eggs. I don't think I'm going to do that. It means I actually have to go outside. Today, sadly, you can't do com days since you have camp going on for today, so you won't be able to bring your phone. But asked a friend to catch some Chinese trades. Oh, good. Honestly, out of all the com days that you could have missed, this is one that's probably right up there. So I wouldn't stress too much, dude. It's only Ponyta. You're not missing out. Okay, sweet. We've got that little wooloo. So we'll wander up and we'll do our wooloo, and then unfortunately that's our last of the mega raids. You know what I'm talking about. There's too many different things in the game. It's so easy to confuse. The mega Dynamax Z move raids. That's actually something I'm surprised that they haven't added, Z moves. I wonder if they will end up adding them at some point. You'd think if they were going to add them, they would have done it already, given that it's from previous generations. Especially when I'm moving. Unfortunately, that wind has picked up a little bit. Another one. At least we're actually getting more Kanto. They seem to be catching up slightly. Facts. That's what I do. I spit facts. I huck those facts all over you guys. You call them megas, you get confused. Yeah, because there's just so many, like, it's like, they're big. That's what megas are, isn't it? They're big megas, and they're big Gigantamax, and they're big. They're just big. I'll add trustalization as well. Terrestrialize my Pokemon, please. But by the time they actually get around to adding terrestrialization, is anybody still going to be playing the game? I mean, we're struggling at this point to keep the game alive. Hello. Oh, don't know. once remote raids, it'll be like yeah. Smells like poop. I think they fertilized the field next to me recently because it smells like poop. Either that or I stepped in poop, which wouldn't surprise me because I'm not one. I'm too busy tapping on Pokemon to watch where I'm going, and people let their dogs crap all over the... That's a big Charmander. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be human poo. You never know. I mean, the poo trucker could have been down here at some point. But yes, more than likely dog poo. Slim chance of it being cat poo. It could also be rabbit or fox poo. But it's got that distinct smell of chicken poo, so I think it's fertilizer from the food. It's got that nitrogen-rich smell to it. Yeah, I have better ones. Alright, nice. That's our Dynamax raids done. And we are officially halfway through. It's actually gone past really quickly. I thought it was going to be one of those days. One, because it's Ponyta and it's not the best Pokemon in the world. And two, because it is really crappy weather, that today was just going to drag. But we're halfway through. I'm only an hour and a half away of going home and getting warm and eating nice food. Because yeah, like I said, it's my dad's birthday. So my mum made up a whole bunch of nice Turkish food. Well, it's a multitude of foods from all over the place. But yeah, we've got koftas and domas and dips and bread and stuff like that. So that's what we're having for dinner. So yeah, go home, have some tasty foods, watch some footy. My nephew will be there, so get to hang out with the little goose head. Chat with my lady friend. She was messaging me before I came down. You just made some Singapore 2-minute noodles. Hey, they're good too. Never had Singapore 2-minute noodles. Are they Maggi 2-minute noodles? I have the mee goreng noodles. Gotta love some mee goreng. But I actually need to stop trying, I'm trying to get healthy. I'm already healthy within reason. It could be better. I'm starting to try and eat a bit more healthy, so I'm trying to cut that stuff out. Can still enjoy it on an occasional basis, but not all the time. I tend to eat them a little bit too regularly to... But yeah, I've been weighing up my macros and stuff like that over the last week or so. Making sure I'm getting my protein and my carbs and my fat intake and all that sort of stuff. Getting enough calories. Starting to focus my workouts a little bit more. One thing that I've been neglecting is my cardio. So I'm starting to get into doing some more cardio. I did a 10-minute cardio workout the other day. I probably should have only done 5. By the end of the 10 minutes, I was dead. Literally, I was gasping for air, just oh my god, I shouldn't have. I felt like I was gonna die. And my calves are very sore right now because it was a lot of leg intensive stuff. And yeah, I didn't realize until I woke up this morning and got out of bed and took a step. I was like, ah, we collapsed onto like a pile on the floor. It's like, ah, my legs. I can't feel my legs. But yeah, I gotta get them abs showing through. I've got abs. There's like a layer of, it's not even fat, it's just extra. I mean, it's fat, but I'm not fat in any way, shape or form. It's just that there's too much there across my midsection, so it fills in the gaps in between my abs. So you can see that I've got really nice abs, but you just can't see the six pack because it's just covered over by excess. Probably on about 15 to 17% body fat sort of thing, which is quite low, but still enough that yeah. So I gotta get them visible ponytas. They're almost like niggering, but only 2 packets of flavoring. First time trying them, not sure brand. Another shiny. So what's that? That was 18 shinies. It did actually slow up a little bit. Wait, is that? Oh no, wait. 6, 8, 16, 6, 12, 18. Oh my god, I'm on 23 shinies. Wait, what? How? When? Why? Is that correct? No, 20. Okay, yeah. I was going to say, wait, what? 20 shinies, sorry. 20 bloody ponytas. Bloody windy. What, for me or for you? It is a bit windy here. It's not too bad. Not as bad as it could be. Now the sun's out again. But yeah. Like I said, there's like blue skies, sunshine. Yeah. I was getting hailed on like 20 minutes ago. This is Melbourne weather. If you've never been to Melbourne, this is what you can expect. And it happens at all times of the year, not just the transitional months in between sort of like winter and summer. Yeah. It's just stupid. There's memes about it online, about how bipolar Melbourne's weather is. How am I at 20? Because I just am. I'm a really good cowboy. Ah! I cannot click the one that I want, thank you. Just got a herd of horses around me. Wait, a group of horses is not called a herd, is it? What is a group of horses actually called? A flock? A flock of horses? A gaggle of horses? A murder of horses? Hey Lachlan, how you doing? And Vikiat, what's up? What Pokemon are in 3-star raids? Google. Google will tell you. Google is the knower of all questions. Herd is correct. Okay, well, there you go. A herd of horses doesn't sound right though. Like having a herd of cattle or a herd of sheep. Can you have a herd of pigs? Is that what That's another one. It's just like, is it a herd of pigs? These are hard-hitting questions that we need answers to. Google! Although domestic horses might have different collective nouns, apparently. Okay. We'll call them a Henry of horses. That sounds good. So next time someone asks me how many horses I've got, I'm going to say I have a Henry of horses. What's happening? All of a sudden we're getting... I was getting so many shinies, and now I'm not. Who came into the chat and stole my shiny lock? Was it you, James? Did you steal my shiny lock? We need to turn off my generator. I don't want the needles. Oh, there we go. I found it. Henry, you're back. I have a Henry of horses in my Pokemon store. You're getting shiny, so try to make it. They're the same ones that make the sweet chili sauce. I made up a really nice stir fry the other night. I just reminded. Since we're talking about Asian food, it was quite the delectable little stir fry that I concocted. And I had a nice chili and garlic tuna panzanella last night, which is one of my specialties. It's like a tuna salad type of thing, but Italian. Is it a good gurky? Are you going to be good? No, of course. I only had good crappy things. Anything good that I hatch is always bad. Anything bad that I hatch is always good. It's just like, God damn it. Why do I have to live this way? 4 Kanto, 1 Galar. Dude, I can't stop getting Galarian shinies. At this point, I'm just going to have to get the shotgun out and take them out the back. Chinese now, I am assuming. God, slushy color. 6, 12, 18, 21. 21 shinies, and we are 20 minutes away from our last hour. So I'm not going to get run over by a truck. Happened all of a sudden. We always seem to be very close when it comes to shinies, and then all of a sudden I've just ended up with a lot more. You're going to stop playing soon, aren't you though, Negan? For your rugby game match sporting event. Gathering of brainless gathering of rough nuts. Hey, it's a shiny. Oh my god, guys, we got a shiny. Weather boosted, GP, Hundo, might be 15 cents. I'm assuming that's from the wild. You just said it was from the, yeah. No, you said it was weather boosted. Of course, it's going to be from the wild. Don't mind me. Still going to watch the stream. Well, I appreciate it. Probably sitting on 20 likes so far. That's not too bad. Yeah, guys, if you haven't already, smash that like button like it's your missus. Depending on what part of the world you are from, that could mean multiple different things. I mean it in the good sense, not the trailer park sense. Though I suppose it could be meant both ways in a trailer park. Not the negative way in a trailer park. We're not all... we can't speak English, so maybe we are from a trailer park. Yeah. We're not all about that violence against women here. We deplore that stuff. We don't like it. So we don't want it. Only good things. Good type of smashing. Do it to the like button. Now. How would you perhaps be a mod? I'm not really looking for mods at the moment. I do have a significant number of mods on the channel. As you can see, Lachlan and Negan are both in the chat. But when I do look for mods, I usually add people that are in the streams on a regular basis. I feel like would be good mods. The people that I can trust to moderate chat without me really giving them too much input about it. They know when to help people out or stop the spam, you know, all that sort of stuff. So I usually choose people I think would be a good fit. My hands, my motor functions, that's my brain. That's also broken. My motor skills, as in the dexterity of my fingers, is a bit lacking because of the... So my phones keep slipping out of my hand because I can't grip them properly because it's cold and I'm dying. Funnily enough, it is actually... As soon as I got into the part out of the wind, I'm like, oh, it's actually really warm. I feel like I could take my jacket off right now. It's a bit hot. God damn it, little hairs. I hate baby hairs because they don't go backward. So they're always in my face because they're tiny. And I can't, swoosh them out of my face with the rest of my hair. Oops, almost stepped in. I was not paying attention. Smash Mouth. That too. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on. Go play. All that glitters is gold. Oh, it's a tiny pony. Sharks versus the Storm. Nah, go the Storm. I'm from Melbourne. I don't even watch rugby. But I mean, I'm sort of like an obligatory Storm fan just because it's Melbourne. That wind. It's a bit behind me here. It's trying to put my hood back on for me. When I need one, could you be trusted? I don't know. Can you? Don't know if I know you good enough at this point, dude. Oh, we'll see. Like when it comes to that time, sort of thing. I won't make any promises or anything just now because I don't know, dude. I don't know. I won't need another one when Nick and... Well, Lachlan's decided to start showing up the streams again on the recent, so we do have another moderator in the chat. But yeah, I've still got a few others that are floating around from time. I mean, Emma is still a mod. Not that I ever see her. Trainer Mystic is a moderator. Chom is a moderator. I think there's a couple others in there as well that I can't recall off the top of my head. So I do have like 6 or 7 moderators on the channel, I think. Yeah, it's all squishy. Squishy. Indeed, that's what she said. 16 the shiny. Yeah, I'm going through that second hour blues moment at this particular point in time. I'm not getting any shinies. I went from every second click being a shiny into nada. Bubkus. Zilch. Another tiny. There's 2 tinies now. 24 is a level 1 hundo. Good to know. The chances of you seeing either a level 1 or a level 35 hundo in the wild, though, are very rare. You very rarely see those those leveled Pokemon. It's always something in between. Yeah, what's going on? Where are my shinies? Alright, I'm going to get back to the car. I am going to stop and grab a drink. Hey, there's a shiny. There's a shiny. And also tie my hair up. So I'm getting sick of swooshing it out of my face. Walking home now, hopefully get another one. Back-to-back shinies. Sort of back-to-back shinies. Almost sort of back-to-back shinies. Damn it. Just a shiny. Please? Yo mama. Damn it. I was hoping that maybe insulting them, being nice and hoping for a shiny didn't work, so we'll just try and throw insults at them. Yo daddy. No shiny. Impossible. Lachlan's just been putting those numbers into the chat for either a level 35 or a level 1. But wild Pokemon can be any level, so the chances of you actually encountering one at that level is probably very slim. If anything, it'll be random, a random level. So there's no fixed IV, no fixed CP for a wild one, just because it could be any level in between level 1 and level 35. And then IV check it, get lucky sort of thing. Or back in the day when we had the bots and the maps that were scanning stuff and reporting them, you'd be able to sort of like go to them. Oh my god. It's always the short ones. That's what she said. Also, another reason why I need to stop at the car is to get a tissue. Day. Nice. I haven't seen it. Oh my god. Just. Oh my. Just. Hair. Would you just stay out of my freaking face? It's times like this that I miss having short hair. I didn't have to deal with this nonsense. It's like. Just tiny. It's like 4 or 5 hairs that just won't get out of my face. There we go. Problem solved for 5 seconds until the wind blows again. As I was saying, I haven't seen a Ditto in forever. It's because I don't really catch stuff. I have rehearsal at the moment, so I can't tie my hair up. That's why I said when I get back to the car, were you not listening? You need a huge to win Pokestop, the showcases. You don't need a huge, you just need to find a Pokestop that doesn't get a lot of action. Like, I'm lucky there's a Pokestop that I drive past on my way home that doesn't get a lot of people chucking stuff in. So if I go and check the vast majority of the showcases that I've won have come from that. I did get my platinum medal just the other day for, but yeah, Telford Park sign, Telford Park sign, Telford Park sign, Telford Park sign, Darley play it, and then Rupert, then Telford. You can see the vast majority of them are from this one stop. Just because, yeah, it's easy for me to get to because I drive past it on my way home, so I just slip something in on the way past. And 95% of the time, I'll end up winning it. Why do I not level up? I don't really have a reason, as I keep explaining to people. I just haven't done it. I think it's got something to do with my executive functioning and my brain. Since I have recently come to the determination that I have ADHD. And I've just been masking it my entire life and not realizing. But then actually meeting other people with ADHD and being like, oh, so you're telling me this isn't normal. This stuff that I do in my head is because of the, okay, that makes a lot more sense. I thought I was just weird, but apparently probably highly likely that I have ADHD because my sister does, because she was recently diagnosed with it, and it is a genetic thing. So it's just like, that makes sense. So yeah, it's probably just an executive functioning thing. Maybe I am. I would put money on it at this point. It wasn't until I met my friend Alice, who has it, and started spending time with her and realizing that the things that I do aren't a normal thing. And it wasn't, she's just like, yeah, it's probably you've got ADHD. I'm like, okay, cool. Years of masking. Jimmy should be at level 50 by now. Probably. I do have 51 million out of the 18 million that I needed to level up. So I'm just a squidge over that. The only thing that I need to do to get to level 47 is to power up 3 Pokemon to their max level. I can do that. I have 6 or 7 Pokemon that I can max out to their max level. I haven't done it. I can't give you guys, like I said, I can't give you a genuine reason why I haven't done it. Other than executive functioning. There is just something in my frontal lobe that is just making me not do it. My frontal lobe is just being like, nah, you don't need to do that. Just leave it. So I'm like, okay. You know best, brain. I'm just along for the ride. You can't max any. Yeah, a lot of the ones that I can have been from Com Days. For instance, I've got, well, Mewtwo is one of the ones that I can do. We've got enough Mewtwo XLs to max out Mewtwo. I've almost got enough Groudon candies. We're only like, what, 20, 25 away from being able to max out Groudon. Same with Kyogre. Like 50-ish for Kyogre. Garchomp, we've got enough to do Garchomp. I've got enough to do multiple Hydreigon, because for some reason I have 872 XL candies, and I'm not quite sure how I ended up with 872 XL candies for Hydreigon, but we can max out this dude. I do have 2 Hundo Hydreigons as well, so we can max both of these dudes out if I really wanted to. I have enough Metagross. Yeah, we have enough Metagross. Let's do one of my Metagross now. I'm pretty sure I got enough to do... Yeah, I got enough to do Larvitar. Almost enough to do Giratina. Almost enough to do Giratina. Yeah, that's another one. Dratini. Like, Dragonite's another one that I can max out. So yeah, as you can see, we're not short on candy. Yep, Beldum, Bagon rather, we can do Bagon as well. We can do a number of evolutions, because I have enough to probably do, what, two of my evolutions. I can do Gengar and stuff like that as well. I think I got enough Machop candy as well. So as you can see, I'm not short on Pokemon that I can max out. I only need 3, and I already listed off like 7 or 8 that I can max out. I just haven't done it. And as I said, I can't give you a reason why. It's just my brain. My brain just goes, we'll do it another day. So I'm like, okay. As I said, I'm just along for the ride. I don't control my brain, it controls itself. I was actually watching a documentary the other day on YouTube that was about the fabric of reality and like existentialism and all that sort of stuff. And by the end of it, I'm sitting there just going, great. Now I don't even know if I'm real or not. Like, a full-on had me questioning for a moment. I'm just like, wait, so you telling me that all of this is just... Wait, what? Like, I have to remember, like, go into detail. Basically, they were saying that with how long time actually is and the immensity of the universe and all that sort of stuff, the probability of everything happening more than once is pretty much a given. So at some point in the universe, at some point in time, there'll be another one of you that lives every one of your memories, that lives the exact same life that you do, just because the probability of that happening is like astronomically low, but given how space and time is sort of infinite to an extent, then yeah, it's bound to happen at some point. And given that time is infinite, it means that stuff can keep happening and happening and happening. So it's not just going to happen once, it's going to happen more times than it. So these memories and this life that we live and everything like that could just be a brain that exists in space for just a moment in time, and we could actually not be real. And all this, like, I can't explain it the way that they were explaining it, but I'm like sitting there going, okay. So you're telling me what I'm experiencing right now could just be a memory that's in space. It's not actually me living right now. I might not actually be real. All of you guys right now could just be a memory to me and not actually physical beings that are sitting on the other side of a screen watching me ramble on about crazy stuff as I am doing right now. So yeah, just take that on board. Have fun trying to sleep tonight. Contemplating your existence. It's fun. And how we exist on, everything is just quantum waves and stuff. Like, when you break everything down, like what exists inside atoms and molecules, well, not molecules, when you get like subatomic and you split them open and you start getting down to like the nucleus and what's lower than the nucleus and the electrons and all that sort of stuff, and then you got like protons and And it's just like, oh my god. And then it just goes further into like M theory and like waveforms and everything. And you're just like, we're just vibrating energy, basically. That's what makes up everything in the universe. It's just vibrating energy. And you're like, ah, cool. Cool. I'm just strings vibrating along in the fabric of space and time. And I'm catching Pokemon. Yeah, cool. Sounds stupid, you don't believe. Dude, trust it. Like, this is stuff that's coming from like the smartest people. Like, this isn't just crazy talk. This is like, you know, quantum science and quantum physics and theoretical physics and all that sort of stuff. So we're talking like Albert Einstein ways of thinking, and like he was one of the ones that started sort of formulating this stuff. So it's like the smartest mathematicians, yeah, and stuff like that in the world. So like a lot of this stuff we can prove. Not so much the theoretical physics stuff, because again, that's theoretical physics, but stuff that exists on the quantum level, like atoms and all that sort of stuff. Like, we understand that because that's how the world works, like the universe works. Everything is made up of atoms. And oh, hello, pup. Hey, good. Pull those strings. Yeah, trust me, impossible. Like, it's worth looking into. If that sort of stuff interests you, definitely like look into that stuff, because it interests me. Just trying to figure out where in the universe we are, why in the universe are we. Am I alright? I'm fine. Not really. Now I'm just questioning my existence again, so it's like, am I really? Oh my god. Yeah. The only mind memories thing you believe is the amazing digital circus. Fair enough. Fair enough. You believe what you want to believe. I'm not trying to push this. I'm not some crazy religious nut job that's just trying to like, guys, you should totally sign up to Scientology. It'll change your life. That's not what I... No, this stuff that I'm talking about is like... a lot of it is like thought experiments and stuff. Like how things fundamentally work in the universe, like time and space, and how a lot of physicists not know, but see, it's hard for me to explain with my smooth brain what people with very bumpy brains can come up with. How time actually moves slower at the start of the universe than what it moves today. So things were very different back in those, like time is a flexible, what we know as time is fixed just because it's how we experience time. But time is flexible just like space, because time and the fabric of space are woven together. So we know that space is flexible, so time is also flexible. And we can see that when things travel to the speed of, like, close to the speed of light, or when things are stuck in the event horizon of a black hole or something like that. They'll experience time at a slower pace than what we do, just because the time and space are stretched. So if you've ever seen Interstellar, that's like that movie, the science that's in that movie is like based on real physics, and like the writers made sure that they actually had physicists helping them write the science into the movie to explain how that sort of stuff works. So yes, if you were to travel at the close to the speed of light, time would be moving slower for you than what it would be for everybody else. It's just living life normally. So essentially you could time travel into the future by traveling close to the speed of light, and so on. So yeah, we already know that time and space are intertwined and they are flexible. And it's confusing. Time is wibbly wobbly. It sure is. Pinch yourself, that usually works. But this is what I'm saying. Like, when you actually pinch yourself, everything that you feel, when you touch something, you think you can feel its texture. For instance, if you reach out and you touch a tree, you can touch the bark on the tree and you can feel its ridges and you can feel that it's a rough surface. But you're not actually feeling the tree, because empty space makes up the majority of anything. It's the space that's in between the particles that make up something. You're feeling the electromagnetism that actually holds everything together. You're not actually feeling the tree or the matter that's there. It's a very weird thing. Like, when you actually look into the deeper parts of it, it's, like I said, it's hard for me to explain because I can't think of the exact words. But yeah, empty space makes up the vast majority of any solid object. There's more empty space in something than there is actual matter. So yeah, you're just feeling the electrons that are giving off a negative and positive charge that are creating electromagnetism, and that's what you're actually feeling. You're not feeling the object, the matter that is the object. Be right back. I'm sure you're just going, this dude is just gone crazy. He's just talking some heebie-jeebie sciencey stuff, and I don't want to listen to it anymore. It's scaring me. Make up an excuse like, nah, dude, my tablet's going dead. Sorry, I need to go now. I mean, another thing that I was saying is, that whole simulation theory about how we could just be existing inside a computer out there somewhere. Some grand creator of it all just has us inside a computer and we're just a simulation. But one of the things that they were saying is, how do we know that there is actually like a grand creator out there that has created a computer that we live in? It could just all be math. So it's just mathematics that's out there, and it's not actually a computer that we exist in. It's just the math that shows that this stuff could happen. It's just like, wait, what? Are you telling me that I'm just an equation? Oh, we could be holograms. That's another thing. Again, we're getting into like real confusing science now that I can't remember enough of to relate to you guys, like in a way that'll help you understand it. I can just regurgitate the things that I can remember and make it sound like I'm crazy. It's cool. How many shinies so far? I am up to that's how crazy this science is. It made my stream crash. YouTube couldn't handle it. They're just like, dude, he's talking some crazy science right now. We have to crash the stream. He's letting the masses know. So yeah, 27 shinies. Sorry, Shiny Hunter. I was saying that, and then my stream crashed because of the crazy science. Honestly, being an equation wouldn't be that bad. I know, we're just numbers. Nothing. If that's the case, then nothing really matters. Because we're just numbers floating around in space. The complexities of the whole universe and stuff. Now, if you guys are interested, like, as I said, I can only explain so much because my smooth brain only retains so much information. It's called, I'm pretty sure the documentary was called like Fabrics of Reality or something like that. And it was on the History of the Universe channel on YouTube. So definitely look it up. It's like a 2.5 hour documentary just about the fabrics of reality and existentialism and all that sort of stuff. It really makes you ponder existence and stuff and just like, whoa. So if you're interested in that type of stuff, I would highly suggest checking it out. Because it does, like I said, it creates a lot of thought experiments in your head where you just think about stuff and you're like, wow, I never really thought of it that way. And it does definitely help. Hey, if you're stuck. Stuck on a shiny. If you're stuck in this place where I sort of am a lot of the time, where I'm just like, does anything really matter? Does it, all that sort of stuff. Again, existentialism and just being like, does anything that I do really matter? You watch that sort of stuff and you're just like, wow, I suppose it doesn't really matter, but I shouldn't worry about it so much. It takes a lot of the worry out of it, sort of thing. It's just like, it's okay. At least it does for me. It puts my mind at ease knowing that reality isn't what we think it is. Sort of thing, like, there's so much more to it, so you should just enjoy it rather than dwelling on the negative things. It gives me a lot of positivity. I know it sounds stupid because it's, like I said, it's such an existential thing. But it gives me a lot of positive thoughts, just like, hey, maybe I should just enjoy life more instead of worrying about everything so much. You want to be the number 722. Fair enough. Why exactly would you want to be number 722? What is the meaning of, well, not the meaning, but what's connected to that number for you? If I could be a number, I'd be 69. That's just being childish, Jimmy. Thank God I'm back at the car because I need a bloody tissue. It's rel, it's a Pokédex number. Okay, fair enough. Hey, at least there's meaning attached to it. Alright. Sitting down for a minute. Out of the cold and the wind. Alright, I need to get a tissue. That is first. First thing, tissue. That was chunky. So that snot that just came out, that doesn't exist. That's just equations, guys. Wow, science. Jimmy wants to be number 42. Nah, man, I want to be the number 23. I saw that movie. '23 comes back to everything. Now we're getting into numerology. Numerology isn't science, it's just crazy stuff. It's like tarot reading and stuff. Zodiacs. Oh my God, because I'm wearing a jumper and a jacket, it's like, it's making it very hard for me to actually reach back and tie my hair back. Ta-da! All right, little baby sticky outy hairs. You just have to stay there. That'll do. That'll do. Woohoo! All right, we had drinkies. We had snotty tissueies, which I might actually take a little bit with me, just because chances are nose is going to get snotty again. That's what happens in the cold weather. All right. Hair's tied back for the last 40 minutes. Ow! I gotta put that chair back. My legs are too long. 420, guys. Huh. That's the number. I want to be 420. I keep clicking on the same Pokemon. Oh yeah, exactly. My legs don't exist. What am I talking? We were just talking about this. It harps back to that little kid in the Matrix. There is no spoon. There is no spoon. How right he was. Oh my god. Ah, go away. Thank you. So my legs don't exist, just like that kid's spoon. Your shinies have disappeared. Wait, like literally from your storage? Just stop clicking on the same things. That would be fantastical. Nice. All right. So shinies. What are we sitting on? 6, 12, 18, 24, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it's 28. 28 shinies. We have 40 minutes left. How many more shinies do you think we are getting for the day? It is trying to rain again. It's like pitter-pattering on me. Oh wait, that rain doesn't exist, of course. So it's not actually raining on me. It's just numbers, man. Mathematics are falling on my head right now. Oh god, now I'm going to start thinking... Everything's going to be like that from now on. Everything that I think of is just going to be like, oh, it's just maths. This isn't actually happening. Hey, you're shiny. That's 28. 29, rather. 29 shiny. You reckon 10 more? Possibly. Wait, in 40 minutes, hey, chop up. Yep, great. It's raining. Yeah. You have no... Yeah, it's just mathematics. A lot of mathematics in my case, but it's still just mathematics. Oh no, I don't want to... No, that's not what I want to do. Go away. Star you. Yep. I reckon 10 more is going to be pretty generous. We could possibly get it. I mean, we've had good luck. It has slowed up a little bit in comparison to what it was, though. Now I have nothing to talk about. I just broke my brain talking about all the science stuff, so I'm just like, well, that's my conversation done for the day. So, how you guys been? What are you into? What's been weighing on your minds recently, guys? What crazy stuff have you seen online? Wow, a Togepi. Of course it's a Togepi. Of course it's not shiny Togepi. I'm never going to get a shiny Togepi. Stupid. Die in a car accident. Hey, that's not harsh. I hope somebody cracks you over the idiots. There you go, that's less harsh. Yeah, like me. Well, I've already said it, but today's gone past very quickly. Half an hour left already. What just happened to our last 3 hours? See what happens when you start talking about the existence of everything? Time just flies past. I think I already clicked on that one, but just in case. Don't want to go missing any shinies. You still need your first Shundo. Shundos don't exist, man. It's just a fabric of reality. Nah, Shundos are pretty hard to get, sort of thing. Because, I mean, if it's a full odd shiny, you batting on like the full odds of that shiny and then it also having hundo stats. So the odds are very skewed to be like quite difficult. You're more like, if you're going to get one, it's most likely going to come from raids. But funnily enough, I have 3. One's been from the wild, one's been from research, one's been from raids. So I have one of each of the different ways. I haven't hatched one though. That's like the one way that you can obtain them that I haven't actually gotten yet. There are no, exactly. The shinies don't exist, guys. Well, we already knew that though. I mean, if you want to break it down, every shiny is just ones and zeros. If you want to hark back to the whole mathematics things, because all computer code is just binary at its most fundamental level. So everything that we're chasing after right now, all this time and effort that we put into hunting these shinies, is basically just us hunting ones and zeros. Just chasing after binary, guys. So yeah, maths. It rules everything. It dictates everything that we do. How you doing, Era? Welcome into our interesting conversation. Well, I'm going to call it interesting. I don't know. You guys are probably just like, I wish you would shut up. Stop talking about maths. It's hurting my brain. Now you know how I feel. I was terrible at math in school. Like, it was my worst subject. Like, me and numbers, just, we're not friends. But even I find this stuff fascinating, like physics and all that sort of stuff. It's like, looking back now, it's like, damn, I wish I did put more effort into math when I was a kid and learning how to do it, because then I could have done like sciencey stuff. I would understand this stuff a bit better than what my little smooth brain can think of it right now. My monkey lizard brain can only, you know, make sense of so much because my understanding of math is just terrible. Shundo luck from Germany. Thank you, Stefan. We'll try. We did get a decent shiny earlier. Last Com Day, we did get a 98% shiny from the wild, so we were so close to getting a Shundo. Your team is not losing. What are the scores? Hey, remember, the scores don't exist. We were just discussing this. Nothing matters at the end of the day. It's all just the algorithm. It's the universe's algorithm. 6-4. Okay, it's only 6-4. It's only 2 points. Have some research to collect. It's still trying to rain. You watch, I'll take my hood off. It's like, okay. And then it'll actually start raining. It's actually not too bad. Not too bad. So yeah, tonight, after Com Day has finished, we will get the eggs, our Comday eggs hatching. I don't know if I'll stick around and do one of them tonight, guys. One, it is my dad's birthday, and it is freezing cold, so I want to go home and eat and get warm and all that sort of stuff, and celebrate birthdays and so on. But also, Ponyta is the equivalent of a tier 1 raid, so I don't think you guys need me to show you that you can solo it, because I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to solo it. I don't think they're going to boost a Ponyta to be any stronger than it already is, because it's been in raids before, so it'll just be a tier 1 raid, being a single stage evolution. So yeah, I don't think there's going to be any reason for me to stick around and try and tackle one of the raids on stream, sort of thing. Happy birthday to my old man. Well, he is an old man these days. He turns 70. So it's like, when I think about that, I'm just like, damn it, one day I'm going to be that. It's like, I don't want to get old. But again, nothing exists, nothing matters. I won't get old. It's just the universe. No, I quite often I'm sitting there, I'm just like, what I wouldn't do to be in my 20s again. I feel like I've wasted my 20s. Could have done so much more. One of the things that I do regret is that I didn't start working out and working on myself and all that sort of stuff earlier. That's probably one of my major regrets. So guys, take advice from an older person. I'm not going to call myself an old man because I'm not old yet, but from someone that is older, start working on yourself now while you're still young. Don't think that there's always tomorrow, because you're not always promised tomorrow. So take advantage of it while you can. Start working on your mental and your physical health and all of that sort of stuff. Be the best version of you that you can be. And that all starts by working on yourself. So look within yourself, reflect on the stuff that you think that you could work on, and do it. Just do it. Believe in yourself. Start working towards the goals that you want to accomplish, and as I said, start working on your physical and your mental health, because they are the two important things. Eat healthy, exercise. I would say go to sleep at it, but that would just be hypocritical of me to say, just because I'm the worst person when it comes to sleeping properly. Funnily enough, last night it's probably the best sleep that I've had in a long time. I woke up this morning and I was like, I don't want to get up. I was having a good dream as well, like a fun dream, and I was just like, I don't want to get up and go and hunt bloody horses in the rain. I just want to stay in bed right now. I'm enjoying it. I'm having fun. This dream's cool, and I'm actually feel like I'm sleeping for once. You have a com day for Ponyta tomorrow. Right now you're shiny hunting in Plur, because you're trying to finish the shiny living decks. Nice, dude, nice. Good luck with that. See, and that's another thing that I'll say to you guys: don't waste all your time just sitting around playing video games either. I know it's cool, and again, it sounds hypocritical for me to say that, because I'm walking along playing a video game right now, and I spent a lot of my time playing video games as a younger child, and they are fun, and there is time to do it, but don't spend all your time doing it, guys. Try to accomplish bigger goals in your life than just sitting around playing video games all day. Says the dude that's playing video games for a living. Shut up. We're not... Shush. Shush. I understand. How many shinies? We're up to like 30 30 shinies now, I think. Shiny and 29. You're too old to work out. No, you're not. No, you're not. Haven't you seen like the 70-year-old and 80-year-old women and men that are like still working out or started working out and stuff like this? You're never too old to start doing that stuff. You're never too old to start working on creating a better version of yourself, guys. As I said, just do it. It is easier said than done. I completely understand that. But if you just put your mind to it and start doing it, like, hey, I only started working out like it was like 2 years ago now. I'm so proud of myself for actually pushing myself to do it. You know, I spent a lot of years wanting to do it and then not doing it because I'm always like, oh, there'll be tomorrow. Like, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow. And then one day I woke up and went, well, it's now today. I'm going to do it today. And I haven't looked back. And it's like I can look at myself in the mirror now and be proud of what I've accomplished from doing that sort of thing. You know, I can see the benefits of the hard work that I've put in by doing that. And save it, exactly, and save your family. Because again, that's something that you know, they're not always going to be around. So, you know, spend as much time with them as you can while you can. That is shiny number 30, guys. So that is 2 common days in a row that we've scored over 30 shinies. And we've still got 23 minutes left. So 30 shinies, 23 minutes left, probably a good time. How many shinies do you think we're getting, guys? How many do you think we're going to finish with? I would say that I need to pee, but at the same time, as we've been discussing, peeing isn't real. 156. That might be stretching it just slightly. I mean, we'll give it a good old crack, but might be pushing it. 34, 35. Pee, as I just said, it's just maths, guys. It's just maths. I don't actually need to pee. I just need to fire numbers out of my weenie. That's how going to the toilet works, isn't it? It's not actually urine. It's just maths. When you put it that way, hey, it's our first huge for the day. That's what she said. 2 tinies and a huge. Oh, I thought it was going to run for a second. Fire number 1111. Well, you'd hope that they were ones. Anything else would probably hurt. Hello. How did you get? Wear nappies. Dude, I'm not incontinent. I can hold on. So I don't need to pee that badly. It's just the protein shake that I had before I came down, wanting to exit. It has bestowed all of the proteiny goodness that it had in it into my body, and now the byproducts want to be expelled. So we'll manage. But yeah, I don't think I'm at the point where I need to wear adult diapers during a comedy stream sort of thing. So I don't need to pee that badly. Ugh. I actually do need to pee. I gotta stop talking about it because the more I talk about it, the more I need to pee. It was like that the other week when I went down to Melbourne. It's like I was just about to leave home and I'm like, I could probably go to the toilet. So I jumped out of the car, went back inside and went to the toilet. And I was like, okay, cool. I should be good until I get there. It wasn't even 10 minutes later that I was just like, oh, damn it, I feel like I gotta pee again. Because I'd had like water because I was working out before I went down. And then, yeah, the whole way I'm just like, I really gotta pee, I really gotta pee, I really gotta pee. And by the time I got to where I was going, I was just like, oh, I really gotta pee. So yeah, I went inside and I was just like, I gotta pee. And then proceeded to stand there and had one of those painful pees where it's just like you've been holding on to it that long that it hurts. Like your bladder is just that engorged that you're just like, this hurts. I thought you guys just needed to know that story. Whip it out, it isn't real. Yep, it's just ones and zeros. Alright, come on little shinies, where you at? Yeah, it's definitely been a lot quieter in this sort of second half of the day than it was in the first half. We hit that threshold when it happens pretty much every comm day where it's like you're going really well and then it just sort of drops off a bit, or it's like you start off really crappy and then it like ramps up. There's always like ebbs and flows when it comes to comm days. Some days just it starts off that way, other days it finishes off that way. Ow, my foot. Ow, ow, ow. No, the move that it gets is a wild charge. So both Galarian and Kanto will get wild charge on it. So it's basically just to help it counter water type Pokemon that it comes up against, but you're not really going to be using either Rapidash for PP or raids or anything, so it's sort of like a bit of a pointless move. But yeah, if you've got one to evolve it anyway, just because what else are you going to save it for? Okay, it looks like I'm catching this just so I can click on the Galarian. Why wear clothes if they don't exist? I tell myself that all the time. Mainly to keep warm. I think the biggest thing is just to keep warm. It's like, have you seen the state of the internet these days? I don't think modesty is really a big factor in today's world. So I'd know a lot of people which would probably just walk around naked if they could. Just because, you know, again, modesty isn't really a thing. It's more about keeping the bits and pieces nice and warm, or keeping them from getting sunburnt, one or the other. Because the last thing that you want is spicy nips from walking around in 30 plus degree day. You know, getting a bit burnt. Don't know about you, but like last year during, was it, yeah, Sinnoh Tour, Hoenn Tour, whichever one it was, I got incredibly burnt. My neck and my arms and even my legs, just because I forgot to put sunscreen on one of the days. eye was red. Like, it's probably the worst that I've been burnt ever, sort of thing, the amount of sunburnt that I had. And that was just on my arms and my legs and my neck and stuff. It's like, I couldn't imagine what that would have been like anywhere else on more sensitive areas. That would have been a bit uncomfortable. But, yes. Nobody wants their Bunnings sausage burnt. You want... No, you don't. No. Why? Why would you... Why would that be a thing that you would want? Trust me, severe sunburn is bad. It's like back when I was younger, my auntie actually got sunburnt that badly that she was blistering. Like, she had these huge blisters where she got sunburnt. So yeah, sunburn is not something to mess around with. It's literally burning. Like, a lot of people don't think of it as the same way as like burning yourself on a hot surface, but it truly is. You can blister up, and that's why it's called burn, like a sunburn. It's flavoring. Yeah. If that's what you want to call it. Experience for science. I'm pretty sure you're the only scientist that wants to... I don't think there's anybody else that's studying that just quietly, dude, but go for it. I mean, if that's something that you want to do, summer's just around the corner. Roasted peanuts. Extra crunch, who doesn't want that? I can think of a few people, i.e. myself. I'll do without the extra crunch, thank you very much. You've never won a PvP battle against a fire Rapidash, uses flame charge, then a boosted drill run. I don't think I've ever seen somebody using Rapidash. I mean, I suppose it could be useful for Great League, because a lot of Pokemon that you wouldn't expect. But given that it's just straight fire type, yeah. There are other fire types and stuff that you could use. Like, best example would be Charizard. Given that Charizard's got the dual typing and it's a starter, so it gets access to Blast Burn and so on and so on. So, but I can see, you know, just one of those niche Pokemon that people could use for PvP. But yeah, as I said, the move that they both learn is Wild Charge. $12 minutes. Well, we're stuck on like 30 shinies at this point. As I said, it's gotten a bit slow. I'm going to say 32 shinies. That's going to be my guess. So two more in 12 minutes. Wild Charge is nice if you're an electric type and want to lose. Hey, some people are like that. Some people, you know, have that masochist streak in them where they just like getting flogged. Now, and again, if you were going to use an electric type, why would you use Rapidash that's got an electric type move on it instead of just using Lantern or something like that? It's like Lantern and even Minun are going to do a lot better than... You reckon I'm going to get one more shiny? You need hey, that's the, that could be one. You need a tan on your Rock Johnson. good for raids. You feel like, no, I don't think it's good for anything. So what, I've got 10 minutes to get one more if I want to get the 32 that I... But yeah, that's 2 comm days in a row now that I've gotten over 30. Last month, jokingly at the start of the stream, I said, I'll get 37 shinies. And sure enough, I ended up with 37 shinies. I didn't make that mistake today. I didn't say that I was going to get 30 plus. It's just sort of happened. But today was supposed to be a slow day. Like, I was like, it doesn't matter. We'll just take it slow for the day because it's going to be crappy weather. And, you know, it's a shiny that I've already got an abundance of. And here we are, 31 shinies in with 10 minutes to go. I blame you, Lachlan. Good for riding. If you like the burnt crotch, probably. I don't think I'd want to sit on a Rapidash just quietly, or not in a, you know, a Ponyta Rapidash. It would probably hurt. Plus the 7 that I had, but I wasn't including them. I was just including the ones from today. But yeah, at this point we're up to what, nearly 40 in total. Oh, I will blame you, and I have blamed you. It ain't a damn thing. But I timed it pretty well because I'm almost back at the car. We've got 8 minutes left. I like it when I time them right. I hate being like halfway through a lap when I finish. And I gotta finish like a whole lap where it's just like, oh man, why am I still walking? I'm back in the car. Yeah, then why should you care if I blame you? Sorry, okay, I'll rephrase the statement. I blame the mathematics that have created you inside my brain right now, okay? I mean, there's another thing for you guys, like, how do I know that you all exist? How do I know that you're not just a figment of my imagination? Like, this whole perception of reality that I'm experiencing could just be exactly that, my perception of reality. I could be strapped into some sort of matrix machine right now, and all of you are just coding. All of you don't actually exist. I'm the one that's just experiencing this because this is my interpretation of what I'm experiencing. So for all I know, you guys are just machines. Hey, there we go, that's 32. For all I know, this Ponyta doesn't actually exist. You're a bot. I always knew that. That's why you're always spamming my chat. I battled you once and you won, so therefore I am real. Good logic. I suppose that works, yeah. It's like, nah man, I beat you, I'm real. Yeah, I was actually discussing that sort of thought experiment with my friend like a month or so back. We were just sitting there chatting, and I'm like, for all I know, you don't actually exist. You're just a figment of my imagination. And this experience that I'm experiencing right now is just my perception of reality. And she works as a psych nurse in sort of like, you know, with mentally ill people. And we're talking about like some of the stuff that she has to deal with. And people that she has dealt with and their perceptions of reality and stuff. And she's like, yeah, I mean, it could very much be like that. I mean, how you perceive reality, I mean, these people see it completely different because they're, you know, they're broken in their brains sort of thing. So their perceptions of reality, like she was telling, no, we got another one. Damn it, that's more than 32. I won't go into the details of the story because it's a bit, you know, on the nose for a Pokemon stream. But yes, this person was claiming all this stuff was happening to them while they're inside the psych ward. And that's their perception of reality and the stuff that is going wrong. And their perception was like completely different to what anybody else's is. So I suppose it's all in the eyes of the beholder, eh? You could be spam in a can, very much so. You could be spam in a can. I mean, how do you guys know that I actually exist? All I am to you is just somebody that's on a screen. You're watching me on whatever device you're watching me on, whether it be your computer, your phone, your tablet. But how do you know that I actually exist? I could just be a creation from the machine. What you're watching right now might not actually be real. They escaped the Matrix. You didn't win the battle. Wait, the battle against me? What? You said that you won. See, now I'm confused. I could be an eggplant. Yeah, I suppose. I was going more along the lines of, I could just be your perception of reality, what you're doing right now. Not so much that I am not an actual person. And I could therefore be an eggplant. I was more just putting that thought experiment into your guys' head. You people's head. That what you're perceiving right now on your television, on your tablet, on your computer screen, could just be a figment of your imagination. And I don't actually exist. Pokemon don't actually, well, they don't actually exist, but the franchise of Pokemon, not the actual physical creatures in a real world sense, doesn't actually exist. That was just a figment that you made up in your brain. Go you. You should be proud of yourself for coming up with something so complex. But everything that you perceive in reality, everything that you're looking at right now, every input, sensory input that you have is just being created by your brain. Nothing actually exists. Therefore, we are all just the Matrix. The end. See you next, guys. See you next, guys. See you next stream, guys. Sleep on that one. Joined for Pokemon tips, stayed for the psychology lesson. Yeah. We always go off on random tangents in my stream, just so you know, guys. Like, it's never just about Pokemon. It's always about everything else in between. Escape the Matrix. Got to start taking that red pill, guys. Oh god, no, let's not turn it into one of those streams. We're not red pilling this, okay? We're not going to start sprouting stuff like Andrew Tate or anything. Another one. That's 34. Pills, what we're... The red pills. The things that the Matrix came up with. The Matrix came up with. And then people in the alpha realm of stuff decided to hijack and use for their narrative. So now you've got a whole bunch of meatheads like Andrew Tate telling you that you should take the red pill. So you gotta... Yeah. That's how he sounds, yeah. Which Ponyta is my favorite? I'd go with Kanto. I do like the blue flames on Kanto. And there we go, guys. That's 5 p.m. It's done. It's dusted. It's game over. You'll take any. You should probably be careful with that. Yes, he does sound like Cookie Monster. Didn't you know that? How you doing, Diana? Welcome in. There we go, guys. We are done. 5 p.m. has hit. Our com day is dusted. So I'm pretty sure that last shiny that we caught was our 34th. So I think that's our final number. Let's do a little check. Age 0. Edge 0. 34. 34 shinies. I ended up with a pretty even number. We started off with a whole bunch of Galar, Ponyta, but it slowly started to even up through the day. I still think we ended up with, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20, 22. So we got 22 Galar, and what of that? That's 12. 22 Galar, 12 Kanto. Bye, Ponyta, into yours this afternoon. Well, good luck for your one. Hopefully you'll do well. But yeah, we ended up doing, for a day that I was taking fairly slow, for a day where we were hiding under trees from the hail, and then walking around in the sunshine. Interesting day. We talked a lot of weird stuff. We had interesting conversations about existentialism and the fabric of reality, and then the Matrix and holograms and hologram theories and simulation theories and stuff like that, and Pokemon. So yeah, interesting stream. Are you a new subscriber? Well, welcome in, Ankit. Thank you for joining. How are you doing? Can I add you, Angel Dust? I only add people during raid hours and raid days to my friends list. Cycle through just to keep room on my list. So if you do want to become a member of the channel, that is a way of being added to the list permanently. And little Cleffer can go back to the Matrix. And I think I timed it pretty well because there's a pretty grey cloud above me right now. So I think it's going to start either raining or hailing again pretty soon. So I'm going to go back to my car. And let's have a look. Is there any of the eggies hatching? It doesn't actually look like there's going to be any of the Comday eggs hatching for this one. Maybe they decided not to put them on just because it's only Ponyta. Wouldn't expect anything less. Of course, you know what, the regulars of the streams will know what to expect when it comes to one of my streams. You know where the conversation topics go. Anywhere. We like to keep it fresh and popping in the streams. We don't just like to dwell on the one subject. Next com day, I'll be talking about pies. Speaking of pies, the best pie in the country was just voted the other day, and surprisingly, it's from the suburb that's next to mine, from Melton, which is a shithole. There's a lot of Darrows that live in Melbourne. I suppose there's a lot of Darrows that live in Melbourne as well. But in Melton, it's a pretty rough suburb. There's a lot of rough nuts that live there, but supposedly also the best pies in the country. So yeah, little tidbit of information for you guys. But again, pies don't exist, so it doesn't really matter. They're all just ones and zeros. Do you need to pay for Com Day? There is a paid ticket, so there's $1 American or equivalent to where you are in the world, a ticket that you can buy that'll give you a small research task where you can get some extra bonuses and a couple of encounters with Ponyta and Rapidash. But Com Day as itself, no, you can just do Com Day without having to pay for it. Indeed they do. You've been busy for a few of them, so missed the randomness. Yep, that's me, alright. Jimmy Random. Hey, that should have been I should have changed my YouTube name to Jimmy Random. The first score bunny that I caught was like 93% or something like that. And I do have one that was like ranked 15 for, I think it's Ultra League, that was like the second or third one that I ended up catching. Jimmy Rants, there you go, there's another good channel. I do want to start a second channel up that could just be a ranting channel. This is just a random channel where I go on rants about whatever's on my brain at that particular moment. So essentially, it's just going to be Moist Critical, but me instead. Because that's what he does. Every single one of Moist Critical's videos is just him going on a rant about something that's on his mind at that particular point in time. Mass, I'm sorry, I don't know what you were saying there. Pokemon Go, Dragon, KO, what? Sorry? I'm not quite sure what you... Oh, you gotta go for a drive. No worries. I'm just gonna check to see if there's any of these post-raid or post-com day raids. I don't think there is today. But even if there is, given that it's only Ponyta, and I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to solo it because it's a tier 1 raid, well, equivalent of a tier 1 raid boss, I don't think there's much point me trying to actually solo one for you guys on stream, because you guys will be able to know if you can already, sort of thing. So I might be wrapping up the stream pretty shortly because it is cold and crappy. I want to go home and get warm and eat tasty food. Because, yeah, it's my dad's birthday, like I said. So, no, they're just... Oh, no. Okay, there is the eggs. They've just popped up one on that gym with 30 minutes until it hatches. But I don't think I'm going to stick around for 30 minutes because then that would make it 20 to 6. So, yeah, I'll check to see if there's any that are getting close to hatching. My mum's made up a whole bunch of like Turkish food and stuff like that for dinner, sort of thing. Some domas and koftas and dips and stuff like that. So yeah, a couple of my dad's friends coming over. My sister and nephew and that are going to be there as well. So yeah, it's just like a family and friends thing. Yeah, there's like one that's hatched. And there's one down here, but doesn't hatch for like 30 minutes as well. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to sit around and wait for like half an hour until any of these eggs actually hatch, and it's only going to be... I just like... Of course, now the sun, you come out, right, and I'm wrapping up the stream, so I've got like sun right in my face. Yeah, I don't think there's any point in me sticking around today to try and do these raids solo. Any of the other raids that I usually do are like the second stage evolution, so just to give you guys an idea of whether you can solo them. These ones, because it's just Ponyta, and it's just going to be a tier 1 equivalent raid, I don't think I really need to bother sticking around to give them a crack, because Ponyta's been in raids. Do you be hungry then? Yes, I do. I did have breakfast this morning before I came, but I've been walking around for the last few hours, so that only lasts so long. And it was just breakfast cereal and a protein shake, so it doesn't really fill you up for that long. But yeah, alrighty guys, I'm gonna wrap up the stream here, but thank you so much for everybody that has joined in today. Much appreciated. Like I said, final call for shinies was 34. I suppose I can check to see if I got any hundos. I don't think I did, but on the off chance that maybe I did, we'll have to wait until the game boots up. Oh yeah, and I also need to pee. I totally forgot about it. Shows how much I actually need to pee. If I forgot about it, it's not that bad. But yeah, I will go home and pee as well. and blow my nose because it's snotty. Okay, now there's dust and everything. 4-star. Yeah, Lucario was our last 4-star raid, so no 4-stars tonight. That's all right. So yeah, I'll go through and check some of my Pokemons when I get home and evolve what I need to. Again, I don't really think there's much point in putting too much effort into evolving these guys. I've evolved a couple of PvP ones already. So yeah, I shall win. Yeah. Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for everybody that has joined in today. I can't see the screen properly. The sun is like in the worst spot. It's like right where the sun visor isn't like low enough to block it out. Yeah, I'll be back on Tuesday for Spotlight Hour like usual. Then on Wednesday we have Groudon raids. So if you guys are keen on getting into some Groudon raids, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, just so you guys get notified when I go live. Best way to get notified. Hit that thumbs up button. We are sitting on 25, so we're only 5 away from 30. So yeah, if you haven't already, please do hit that thumbs up button. And yeah, I'll see you guys on Tuesday. So enjoy your morning, evening, noon, or night. Stay safe. Happy hunting. Good luck for your com days. Hopefully you guys will get lots of little shiny horsies, whichever one that you want the most of, whether it be Galar or Kanto. And yeah, I'll see you guys on Tuesday. So until then, peace out. Have a good one. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.